Hello, Uncle Dan. Here is a quick watering video. Martha said I should make for you because it would be easier. So here you go. So twice a week, I have it down on the sheet there, twice a week, I do both of the timers. One of them is for the arborvitae and one is for the rest of the yard. And then I hit all the buckets. So I just make sure that this valve is on like that. I keep it off just to make sure everything doesn't flood out. But so I turn the water on, I make sure this valve is lined up here, and then I turn the timer to 120 minutes, and you'll know you'll hear it on, because if it's not on there at the valve, it won't make any noise. And then you'll see it dripping out of here. That is a telltale sign, and it'll shut itself off. So do that one. And I walk over here, say hi to the chickens. And then here is, I'll leave the hose coiled here for the watering of the buckets. And then I go to this timer, and I make sure this valve is, whoops, this valve, I make sure it's on, it's pointing straight down. And I turn this to 120, and then I make sure this is on, and I don't shut this off ever because it's kind of temperamental, so I just turn things on and off with these. Make sure that's on, and then grab my watering hose. There's nothing in the greenhouse anymore. I moved it all outside because the weather's been too hot, so the only buckets that I water is that one. I make sure to hit this because this is not hooked up to the drip line. That one tomato right next to the greenhouse and the sunflower. And then all of the pots along here in that bucket. And that one, and that one, and that one. And that's about as far as the hose stretches. And then I'll take it back the other way, give a little bit to the blueberry. A little bit to that little guy, and then all of the pepper plants, and I usually just water them for a good 10 count or so until water comes out the bottom, and that's usually kind of the rule of thumb. There and there and there. I give a little squirt to these guys just because they're brand new, and a little bit to that, and I just give a little bit extra to the cucumbers. And that's it. Everything else is on the drip line. And then, hi George. Say hi to Uncle Dan.
Hi Uncle Dan.
And then the only other thing I would do is grab, I'll leave a bucket out by the pool and just throw a little bit right on this guy right here. And maybe one on the fig tree. And that's it. Everything else takes care of itself. Thanks again, and we owe you one.